Well, I know that subscriber chat is on, even though I don't have that option. Um, so I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. I think that may have worked. I did it. Okay. There we are. um, so apparently I don't have like the setting to do it, but the command still works. So for some reason I was locked in subscriber chat. But I did a quick Google and there is a command to turn it off. Hi. Hi, Zara. I fixed it. um so glad I could figure that out because I could not find a setting. I only have like follower chat. But at least the command works. I was looking at my Discord waiting for it actually. But I think we're good now. Thanks, peace. All right, let's see. So, left off. Oh yes, my favorite place, the swamp. Um, I know we had heard about the ox from our fun gourd farmer man. But I don't remember. We need something from the leech. Which was... Oh wait, we got our inoculation. Doesn't that mean we can go in now? Oop. There we go. So I think she said we could go in now. Wait. Did it not save? I've definitely talked to her about this before. I guess that explains why I was outside, so it must not have saved. Okay, well it's not very far. I just have to make the inoculation, I think. I don't really want to read it again if I've read it. Well, that seems unethical. I might as well. But don't worry, the leech is inside working her miracles on the other patients. It couldn't be in better hands. The leech? That's the doctor of this place? The best in the land. I don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills. I need to speak to her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here. Sorry, I cannot in good conscience allow a person of your, years enter such an infectious place without a proper inoculation. But with all the patients, we're low on medicine, and I'm afraid I don't have any to spare. What a simple booster shot made from anyway. There's plenty of medicinal ingredients right here in the swamp. I'll go get them myself. Well, it's a pretty basic prescription. If you bring me the components, I'll be able to mix and administer it. Then you can go inside. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass to numb the pain. Well, luckily we know we have all this stuff. And I kept rereading her instructions last time because she just repeats them. And then she couldn't find my vein. I don't want lumps. Also, how can everyone tell I'm supposedly some old woman when I have a pot on my head and I have chicken feet? I wonder what my flesh is like if I have chicken feet. Like, am I all chicken feet? Alright, so I'd inject myself. Alright, let me in. It's interesting how this inoculation has, like, a time limit. Okay, I don't... Well, there was a chest over here, but it wouldn't let us open it. Which is fine. Alright, let me in. It's interesting that this leech is a doctor. I wonder what they did to... Oh, wow. Ew. Oh, he looks terrible. All these people look terrible, honestly. How do we go down here? Yeah. Perf. Oh, man. Are you our guy? This patient just stares into the distance. Oh, we got it. Let's take them all. Ah. Oh, man, that cough. Hang in there. Wait, is that our guy? Hello? Leave me alone. Wait, I bet he's our guy. I'm trying to sleep. Bother off. Wow, they're all so rude. Just the leeches. Oh, it's gotta... I can't open their things. The flies are concerning. It doesn't exactly give me, like, you know, clean vibes. Huh. Alright, leech. What do you have to say? The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From under her wide-brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but pays you no mind. You must be the leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients. Do you have the symptoms? Crackling of the bones, oozing eyes, skin rot, perhaps a yellow liver. Let's get you examined. The leech extends her toothy snout, prodding your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. You slap her away with a swift palm. If it's sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me. My dear, we are all sick with something. Whether it's a broken heart or a broken arm, we all suffer in one way or another. You peer through her tightly wrapped garments and see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there's a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone. I am here to heal, to mend, put all of your troubles at ease. Now tell me, what ails you? I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone. A man who came through here with a sprained ankle? Half the patients who come to me have a twisted this or a broken that, before the pox set in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does he look like? Oh, I'm not sure. Well then how do you expect me to help you? Come back to me when you know who you're looking for. You look about the sick house at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them will be able to identify the missing husband? Yeah, because they weren't all terribly rude to me before. Well, this one is still staring. It's the beardy guy you're looking for? Beardy? Okay, well that narrows it down significantly. He has, like, a 5 o'clock shadow. But none of them look like they have beards. Unless he's hiding it. Are you hiding it? He just wants to be left alone. Alright. You don't know where that short fellow... Okay, so he's short. Missed that man with the beard. Uh-oh. Why do you miss him? So he's short, has a beard. There was a fellow with dark hair, dark eyes. We talked to him, right? Yeah. Dark hair and dark eyes. They're sleeping. Looks like they could use the rest. Husband, yeah, he had a darker complexion than me. Darker than green? Darker than green. Dark hair, dark eyes. This one looks like he's sleeping, but he talked to me. And he has a beard. Is that a beard? Looks like a mustache. And he talked to me. That one's... I'm pretty sure that guy's dead. Sir? Well, he's got dark hair. But I can't tell if he's got a beard. Is he even in here? I don't know if he's even in this place. Wait. Wait, it's not the picture, is it? Is it the picture? Is it the guy in the picture? He's got dark hair, dark eyes, a beard. But they say he's sleeping. Is he, like, sleeping, or... dead sleeping. I don't think he's in here. I really don't. Maybe the nurse will have recognized him? Nurse. Nurse. He's not in the cart, is he? I don't think he was in there. Actually, I don't think she was hiding him, do you? Do you think revealing powder would work here? I don't think he'd be invisible, though. Alright, I'm gonna take a slower, closer look. He doesn't even have hair. Okay, it's a beardy guy. He's staring. Short. Miss the man with the beard. Short. He wants to be left alone. He's got white hair. It's not him. The beardy guy. Fellow with dark hair, dark eyes. They're sleeping. Looks like they could use a rest. So, husband, yeah, he had a darker complexion than mine. So he was like, he's sleeping, so he can see them? I want to use the revealing powder. I mean, this is the only bed. We can walk over the others. Is he hidden? Is he in here? Can I use this? I don't think I can use it in here. I feel like it's this bed, because it's the only one that looks different, and I can't walk into it. But I don't know... Oh, that's healing myself. Good job. I feel like he's right here. Hey. Shorter. I'm going to need a bit more than that. Okay. He's darker. Narrowing it down, give me something else. Beard. Beard. A beard. Ah, yes. I remember that poor man now. He came in with a swollen ankle, but on his journey through the swamp, he must have contracted the plague. His condition declined rapidly. I'm sorry to say, in the end, there wasn't much I could do for him, except make him comfortable. He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway? My condolences, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to doing what I can for the living. At least tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seemed to be having trouble keeping track of them all. I'm sorry, that information is reserved for next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you were related to the deceased in the slightest. The doctor turns away from you to prepare vials of medicine. Better return to the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. Well, shoot. Is he really dead? That feels bad. Also, I think she's eating them. I positively think that she's eating them. Okay. Well, I guess we better go tell the lady the news. Not exactly good news. Now, so I remember not knowing what to do with the leeches. Maybe they're just aesthetically pleasing. Although I wonder actually if the leeches would go into the traps, like for the squirrels and stuff. We dig up the dirt. Oop. Is that it? One piece of clay. Ma'am, I'm so sorry. You have news of my husband? He should have been back from the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolence. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The leech said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, an expression of mild annoyance crosses the woman's face. Oh, what a nuisance. You don't seem that upset by the news. Well, he was getting on in years. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be from some measly plague. Of all things. So, where's the fool now? I'm not sure. The leech wouldn't tell me. But her assistant mentioned having to dispose of the dead out in the swamp. Brimstone and Bandersnatch. I know I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask another favor? I suppose I've already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle of power just west of here. It served me well in my younger years, and I expect it's still got some juice left. I need you to dust it off and fire it up again. I'd go do it myself, but the time I get there, my poor husband's body would already be reduced to worm farts. Oh. What am I to do with this circle? You're a knowledgeable lass. The engravings on the obelisk should explain the rest. Well, I guess that explains what to do with that, circle. I bet when I view it, it'll, Also, you think he's in here? I mean, I don't see one with a beard, but I just noticed how awful this one is. That's pretty awful. I have a feeling I'm gonna need the salt. Okay, so I think it was right here. Of course, I don't like that there's a mosquito right next to it. Tell me! Oh wait, I need to use my revelation powder. Maybe not? Oh, or I could just read it. You brush off a blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magical pattern carved into the earth. The essence of power wakes at your touch, bringing slight warmth to your fingertips. 4 black stone obelisks surround the ritual spot. You'll need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic lettering engraved on their surfaces. I'm not an expert, but that looks like green stone? None of them look black. Oh, necromantic charm and something apothecary. Let's see. Okay. Necromantic charm. Little more than a lucky trinket for those who would raise the dead, but sometimes that's enough. And then apothecary humors. Liquid life as proven by modern medical science. What's that? Blood. Oh. You know. Just blood. I'm assuming that would be something we get from the mosquitoes. I don't know how we defeat the mosquitoes. Why are there pumpkin jack bone? Oh, okay, so the pumpkin jacks are those pumpkins that were angry. You know, a lot of this stuff sounds like fighting things, and I don't know how to do that yet. What's this one? Bug ichor. So we would need more dragonflies, more than likely. So we have 3 of these. I kind of want to make one of these and see if we can get from the leech, because I think that would give us blood. I don't know what to do about the mosquitoes. I'm gonna assume that the leeches will give us blood for now, so I'm gonna pop this here. Maybe they'll go for it. Maybe? Can I push them into it? Okay, go that way. Yeah! Oh, no. Okay. That didn't work. Can I net them? No. I apparently have an aversion to them. Oh, newt! Well, I want to save my sticks for the dragonflies. Okay, let's see. Oop. Ah, mushrooms. I swear I saw. Oh, stick. Oop, there he goes. Another newt. Ichor, wing, ichor, wing. Get another. I think I saw another. There it is. Come eat. Not that I need more frog slime. Gotcha. I think I could net a mosquito. Because, I mean, it flies. Come here. Oh, no. Ouch. Not it. No, that wasn't it. Here you go. No, come back! Oh my god, I really scared him off. Oh, he came back. Oh, they seem to just not care about my presence when that kind of stuff's around. Okay. So, blood. Also, I saw that we could get blood from a graveyard? Do you think it's in the dark wood? Can we zoom out to other areas? No. I have a feeling the dark wood is blocked off, though, isn't it? Oh, the troll. Oh, the troll's in the way, so there has to be some other way to get blood. I just really don't know what to do about leeches or mosquitoes. Like, I don't think I can fight them. And apparently, it doesn't matter how far away I am from them. There was another ingredient I needed. I don't know where to get this one, but the bone, pumpkin jack bone. I'm not sure how you would get rid of the pumpkin jacks either, though. I wonder what the sewing kit's for. Witch spice, roast beef. Do you think the pumpkins would eat the morsels of the beast? Because that might come in handy. Make one more of these. Bats. The bats? I don't think bats would drop blood, but I have a feeling they would be in the graveyard. Okay, so the pumpkin jacks were, I think they were this way. I guess I can check the map. Yeah, so the pumpkin field's over there. I suppose I can see about... Oh. Trying things out. Oh. Bandit camp. You peer through the hedgerow and see a ramshackle encampment strewn with plunder. Cut purses and brigands pick their nails with dangerous-looking daggers. I got nothing to gain from this nest of knaves. Better make myself scarce before they see me. You scamper back to the safety of the road. I like the chickies. Oh, it's a pheasant. Right. Do you think I can trap a pheasant? What would I get? Oh no, the crow! Crow, no. Give me your feet. Give me your feet. Oof. Oh, I got his feet. Pheasant didn't give a single shit. Alright. So... Turkey. Alright, turkeys are angry. Hi. Good day to you. Alright, so they're angry. What would make them happy? I take an axe to them? Oh, I can't walk through those? Okay. Ah! So what do they do? Do they scream? At least I can get away from that. Can I... No. Can I net you? No. Can I reveal you? also no. I wonder if our gourd has an idea. Or... I wonder, do we just have to go talk to the ox? Do you think we just can't progress any of the other quests until we've talked to all of them? This is pretty. I wish I could pick this up. Well, I guess I could go talk to the ox. Because I don't... The apiary. I don't think that was open, though. The ox's farm. Yeah, I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. Let's go talk to the ox. The gnomes make weird noises. I wonder... Ah! Hello. Oh, I went too far down. I'm sorry! Okay, avoid the bandits. There has to be some kind of offensive thing I can do eventually. Because there's so many adversaries. Like, this started with the little goblins. Oh, there's a baby. There's a changeling. Gotcha. I wonder what I need the roots for. The changeling roots. Chickies. Give me your egg. Oh my god, there he is. Oh, puppy! You think his family are the chickens? People are saying like, oh, his family just went missing. Never brought it up again. Because that's not suspicious. Are they buried here, maybe? Give me a grasshopper. Ooh, that's a nice looking chest. I can open it? Ooh, what'd I get? Grain. Are these... They look like onions, but they shouldn't be that tall, right? Just dig up his field. What are your secrets? Are you hiding them? Oh. Oh. It's clay, but it looked different to me. Why is this moving? That gourd's head's bound to rot. That's not... Is that a living person? A living gourd? Since all the inhabitants of this land seem to be gourds. Interesting. Okay, so we came from here, right? Alright. Let's see what he has to say. I don't know what all these people have to do with the maiden at this point. Hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my lands? Why, I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land. Ha! Well, you heard right. I work day in and day out till my hands are raw and my back is broken, so you won't find a finer farm anywhere else. You're sure to take first prize at the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on the tilled soil. That's a little rude. Ha! Those lazy lads never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labor? We'd have never won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. Where is your family then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself. If you must know, those damnable bandits out by the South Bridge stormed in the place one night and stole them away. Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back. Ha! I'm better off. For all I know, they could have been already ransomed off for fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now get your big nose out of my field or I'll toss you in the compost heap. I don't even have a nose, sir. I am but a pot. Alright, well. Do we think they're still alive? Because I was surprised that the husband was dead. Doesn't seem to be... I don't see anyone in there. Do they join up? Whoa! Okay, I thought they would actually talk. Do I just have to run in? Hello? Alright, I'm running. I'm running in. Here I go. Uh-oh. There are far too many for me to just sneak by. I'll have to find a way to incapacitate them. Oh! Ah! Wait. Do you think that glitter bomb... Couldn't I not make it? Oh, I did make it. I'll make another. Okay, I have a glitter bomb. use it. Oh, that's not the glitter bomb. This is. They're purple. Okay. I'm ready. How do I put it down? How do I put it down? It just says detonate. Ooh. I don't know how to incapacitate them. Is a glitter bomb not the way? What's it say? Might stun someone momentarily, but its long-lasting effect is purely cosmetic. Okay. You think they'll eat the morsel? Guess we can try. Hi. There you go. You want it? No? Okay, I'm just gonna take it then. Thanks. Man. I feel like there should be something I can do about them. I have all these ingredients. What could I make? Do we think the cinder box? It just says useful against dryads. Maybe the roast beast? Can I make it? I can. Alright. I mean, who knows when we'll next have a creature who's interested. Am I just gonna throw this too? Oh wait, did I not make it? I don't think I made it. Oh, it's there. I didn't see it in my inventory. Oh, did I make something I can't put down? Gobble, gobble, gobble. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to the gourd real quick. He was up here, wasn't he? Oh no, he was in that house. I guess I can just... He was in that field. Yeah, let's go down. We'll go down the way I came to talk to the farmer. He did wonder what had happened to the people. Maybe he'll have insight on the terrible bandits. Sir. Oh. He has nothing to say to me. Embers. Did I open that chest? I didn't. Green petals. Grab some of these. Well, I have nothing offensive. Because most of the stuff I have only incapacitates because people eat it. And that's it, really. The glitter bomb didn't seem to be something I could just use. I guess I'll check if the apiary is open to me at this point. Gobble, gobble, gobble. So angry. Maybe I could bring the turkeys? Oh, I can go. If I brought the turkeys to the bandit camp, what do you think would happen? Oh, a person. Hi. Oh. Sorry, we're closed for the season. You'll have to come back later. Bah! That's all I have to say. Can I... No? Hi, it's like... Is it fall? It looks like fall. Alright, well... The apiary was no help. That's the Ox's farm. Oh no, wait. This is just regular stuff. That is the Ox's farm. Do we have any insight? Let's see. Get into the bandit camp. The Oxenate bandits, the brigands themselves, should know the truth. I can't really do anything about that. The Bears Lakeshore camp is the western ridge of the forest. I can't power up the obelisk because I'm missing things. I can't get the shard because I'm also missing a thing. And that's the main quest. Well, I guess we can find the Lakeshore camp. We might as well meet everybody. I see, like, there's a gourd farmer and then a gourd worker, and then that guy had a gourd scarecrow. That feels wrong, right? Like, are gourds people too? To the forest. Alright, let me see. So the lake is that way. We've been to the swamp. I can't get rid of those. The village wasn't open to us yet. Okay, so we'll just go straight left. With the bear, we would have met all 4 available to us right now. Out of, what did they say? 12? Oh. Hi. Can I? Hey, where'd you think you're going? Yeah, no one but our soldiers are allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is the line for the latrine, or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right. Captain Bear is in a right foul mood. You can't come in unless you want a good thrashing. The guard almost has to shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. You heard him. It's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you. Oh my, I had a big yawn. Near the beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Oh yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to look the other way if we was fairly compensated. Right. Fairly compensated, of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. Wow. We somehow have enough. I only remember getting gold, like, from the well. You carefully press 3 heavy gold coins into the palm of the waiting guard. There. I expect you 2 can divide them evenly among yourselves. Right. 1 for you and 2 for me. What? You mean 2 for me and 1 for you? I'm the one who does all the real guarding around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me. Give me them coins. The 2 guards fall into fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the camp wide open. Oh, that was easy. Oh my. He's throwing a tantrum. Oh, a chest. I'll take that. Oh. Why do they just have a bag of blood in there? That is awful. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I whopped him just like that. So next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink had gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms, more drink. Bring me delicious honey mead. The soldiers taking cover nearby exchanged nervous glances at each other, none wanting to confront the bear. There is no more honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips, and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his great spiked mace. Say, now that's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the western mountains? You decide that now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's right. Go get me more mead, you good-for-nothing sluggard. Jeez. Hello? Take cover. Man. There we go. So how's everyone doing? Yeah? This must be the sergeant. Alright, Sergeant. The frenetic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates. You over there. Secure the perimeter. We just need to hold out a little longer. Sir, we're running out of men. Where's that damn shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curses my rusty breeches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy, but once we set up camp, he likes to use us poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Guzzles up so much honey mead, we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. He points to a squat-looking device tucked near some tents, a portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we could ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he received a dose of his own medicine. Oh? What are we gonna do? You inspect the brass contraption. A tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. The rattled sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help. But you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. Our suppliers are a mess, and you'll have to figure it out on your own. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. We need water, a cinder box, and twigs. Alright, so I'll give the twigs. You snap kindling into pieces, scattered it in the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be fuel enough for the job. So, I knew I needed a cinder box, but not for that reason. Luckily, we have enough. Although I might have to grab a squirrel to get more lard. Alright, it was a cinder box and I don't remember. What else? Water. Okay. With the heat of a cinder box, you set the stove chamber of the brewery alight. It will bring the tank to a rolling boil. Now I need 5 jars of water. So how many? I have 2 jars right now, so I'll have to make 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And can we get water from the lake? I wonder. Maybe not. Also, just notice this. So, would they have a water spout here? There's a basin. I would say I feel like they should, but they do have a lake, so maybe they just boil lake water, which I wouldn't recommend. If I remember right, can I zoom out to the other maps? I guess we'll have to go to the well. I think that's the closest one. Because I only remember the swamp lady having a spigot and the well. I don't think I've been able to fill it with anything else. You're still looking? Poor thing. Alright, so... Yep, why are you still here? Oop. Okay, so let's get some water. 5. Okay. And then we can get this brewery going. Are we gonna make a sleep potion? Because we have the stuff. Hey, Brady. I guess this is a good time to get a squirrel, but... I don't know, I think all we need it for is a cinder box. Back. That guy's still awake. Hello. Okay. I have the water. You slosh cool, clear water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best base for potion brewing, but you want to preserve that honey mead flavor. A hiss of steam and the sound of boiling water, the rattling brewery is ready for the next step in the process. Of course, I'll need honey for the mead. That quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the fields, so I best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp ought to do the trick. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Oh boy. Okay, so honey, we went to the apiary, but they said they were closed. I guess we'll just have to go back and see if they changed their mind, perhaps? And torn teddy bear. Oh, is that the bears? I wonder if it's in that tent, but there was a guy in front of it. Where are we gonna get a metamorphosis elixir? Oh, the guy left. Perfect. Let me in. Through the open tent flap, you catch a glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasures scattered about the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes have only a moment to linger upon the giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the door flap shut. Oh, the sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. This is the bear's personal tent. You know the kind of hell that would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping? Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. You glance over at the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honey mead. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. And abandon all my friends? We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. A thought seemed to cross the sergeant's mind as he notices the potions and baubles hanging about your belt. Say, you're good with magical doodads and whatsits, right? What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against that monster without getting my head shoved in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me into this tent? I suppose it wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. Okay. So. Ooh, Wicked Gemstone Protective Talisman. Let's take a look. We can make it. Oh, there's the metaphysical. Is that a heart? Dryad fruit. Oh, we have that. Oh, we have everything. Oh, what did I say? I was wondering what we would use the changeling root for. Okay, well, that's one of the ingredients. And this we can make as well. Oh, wait, sorry. I need to make it with embers. Oh, no, it sits right. Come back. Gotcha. Pretty sure there were a ton of fires. Oh, yeah, right over here. Okay, so we should be able to make this now. Fantastic. And what do we need? Okay, so we need some of this. Oh, we gotta go back and get more moo juice. Alright, there was only one cow. Oh. Over here. Come back. Come back. I'm gonna put the metaphysical potion in the brewery. Oh. Man. Can't hide. Okay, So, metaphysical potion. Metamorphosis. Metaphysical. You ladle out a good portion of the writhing tar-like substance into the brewery. To be safe, you add a little bit more, just for texture. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Alright. So we need moo juice. But he's so loud. It'll probably be way quicker to take the portal. Portal. It's crazy to think we have so many other portals to unlock. And I feel like we have a huge space to explore already. So the cow, I think, was to the left. Yep, right there. Hello. Thank you. Should we check on the chickens? Eggs. Thank you. And why don't we just stop by the apiary? I know they said they were closed, but maybe they'll have something else to say. Now that we've a reason to be there, I bet we'll say more than just humph. Even though that seems to be our general feelings towards everything. Hello. Are you still closed? Oh, Heidi ho. I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed, but I need some of your honey right away. Sorry, our supply was cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with a cart. You just missed him. Yes, I've met him. He's the quartermaster for the bear. But he had a bit of an accident on the road. I need to collect some more honey for the lakeshore camp. The bear? Well, that explains why that quartermaster purchased so dang much. I heard that lumbering bully would steal the nectar from a larva if it'd suit him. My poor bees have already worked themselves half to death for that order, and they don't have any honey left. I wish I could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is Her Majesty's personal reserve. Her Majesty? Why, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden sun of my... Yes, get on with it. My beloved queen. She's as lovely as she is wise and resides over her flowered kingdom. Oh. A shrill voice pierces the meadow and sends chills down your spine. Oh, my. Slave, where is my dinner? I ordered you to bring me the finest sunflowers. Right away, my love. And make it pretty this time. I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets like some common wasp. Yes, my sweet. I think I'd better have an audience with this queen myself. Wow. He's, is he in a relationship with the bee? Oh, a chest. Oh, is this one of the keys again? Wait. Are these not locked? Could I have opened the one in the well? Are they angry? Don't touch. Oh, there she is. They are angry. They are very angry. Hold up. There's something shiny. What is this? It's a petal. Don't mind me picking up all the shiny things. Hi. The regal insect looks down from her curled nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper is supposed to stop the rabble from trampling my delicate garden. Good help is so hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand? No, I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? You seem like a very busy woman, so I won't waste your time. I need honey, your best honey. She tilts her long neck back and lets out a buzzing laugh. Ha! Do you think I simply give my carefully cultivated riches to just any commoner? Do you have any idea how much time and energy is spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something, but no one ever wants to work for it. In a rustle of petals, the beekeeper comes running over, holding out an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. I hope you find these to your liking. She said sunflower guy. Is this Is this marigold? You wax-brained fool, you know I despise the stuff. How many times must I repeat myself? Get out of my sight, all of you. My love, I have wronged you. Let me try again. You follow the beekeeper a short distance away, while he busies himself picking more flowers. She seems to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Well, yes, but it's really usually my own fault. Sometimes when she really gets her venom up, a little bit of smoke and soothing herbs calms her right down. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something to even out her mood. Oh. Huh. Why don't we just get her sunflowers? There's some out in the field. She asked for sunflowers. Alright, let's see. Okay, nothing out of our wheelhouse. We will need more water, though. Why did we... Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, we need more bundle. Well, I guess we can get the teddy bear now. Because we can give him the talisman. I need... I can make this one. Need water. And... I can make this. Okay. We always need water. I wish it didn't go away when we used it. And we're nowhere near the swamp, so might as well just use the portal again. But I guess since we opened that chest, I thought if they had a lock on it, that we couldn't open it. But that one opened right up. So I guess if we're gonna go to the well, we can double check. Maybe I just didn't get close enough. I mean, I can believe that for sure. Yes. And the well's this way. You know, I've been using these a lot. I should grab them. And stick. And stick. And that. And that. So the water is right here. Can I just do two? I might as well. We're probably gonna need more. And then there was that chest up here. And there was a closed door if I recall. Yes. Okay, so this one actually is locked. I wonder what's back there. Was there another one too? Maybe the snake had one? I think I saw it and I thought it just had to be locked though because of the one in the well. Oh well. Okay, so if we go back to the... If we go back to the camp, we can give the talisman. But we do have the water now. So I can... No, we made that. We can make this. There we go. And now I can make this. In either way, we're going back to the fields. Yeah, the lake doesn't have its own portal. Here we come. Okay, so beekeeper's up. Hello. So, good day. Oh, I'm not close enough. Good day. Good day, sir. Okay, so I think it would have been easier just to collect sunflowers. That's what she likes. Oh, so we just... Whoa. Oh my god. You sneak. You honestly believe that your little puff of achoo smoke can... The queen fans herself lightly as the world begins to push and pull all around her. Whew. Does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyway, as I was saying, you can't just... The sparkling sun bears down on the queen like a warm summer's embrace. My, look at all these beautiful colors. Have they always been so bright? The queen bee stretches her arms across the sea of flowers, brushing the tips of their petals gleefully. She arcs her limbs through the myriad of colors swirling around her head. It's gorgeous! Oh, and what's that delicious smell? Cracking into the waxen walls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Humph, delectable. Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers you up a sticky handful. Why, thank you, my queen. Alright. Did we just make her high? Ooh. Alright, she's all yours. Wait. Yeah. Jeez. Enjoy. Maybe she won't yell at you for a few minutes. Can't make a good turkey sound. Okay. I feel like I have to go back to the forest, don't I? I wonder if I could just... I think this is the main entrance. It's all the way across though. I don't know, I don't mind the walk. I like the forest, it's prettier than... I mean, everything's prettier than the swamp, for sure. But the forest has more colors than the field. So, I think it's my favorite. Boop. Embers. Oop. I definitely need to start collecting more of this stuff because I've been crafting a lot. Especially that sleepy powder stuff. Boop. Although it seems like I'm gonna use the mead to transfigure the bear into something. Oh, hi Kaiser. Oh, I know. I really love this art style. Like all the people look completely different. And like this is one of the more colorful areas in the fairy circles. It's just so pretty. It's like a kid's coloring book. But also it's a little brutal because, like, obviously the character's a witch and anytime she collects something, it doesn't survive. Like, if you... Like, there were frogs in that fairy glen. If you pick them up, all you get is frog ooze and similar things. There's also, like... Is it free? I don't think so. I got it on a Steam sale, I believe. There were a bunch of stuff on sale, and I got them all at once. So I don't think this one's free. But I'd have to see what it actually costs. Okay, let's see. So we were getting ingredients for this potion. Okay, so we got the honey. As you squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands, thick, rich honey slowly oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your tastes, but then this potion's not for you. That's true. Okay. And we got the talisman for this guy. So here's that. He grins nervously as he puts the charm around his neck. Then he clobbers himself in the face with his own fist. Wow, you weren't kidding. Though that's nowhere near the kind of punishment the bear can dish out. I better find some more stuff to test it out with. Then I'll give that bear a piece of my mind. He stumbles off into the camp to find other objects to try against his newfound protection, leaving the bear's tent unattended. I like how his first thought was to punch himself. Like, what if it doesn't shield yourself from yourself? Hey, whatever works, I guess. Come here. Gotcha. I think the soot sprite's the only thing you can catch that seems to stay intact. But everything else is like ooze or meat or bits and bobs. Okay, so let's see. We got his teddy bear. That should finish us up. A dear trifle. Surely this will do. It's kind of cute that the bear has a teddy bear. So far, I'm having a bunch of fun. There's a bunch of different areas. So far, we've unlocked forest, fields, and swamp. And they all look completely different. The swamp is my least favorite because it has a bunch of terrible things in it. And I can't really do much against creatures that attack me. It's very much a defensive game. Because so far I've made things that knock the creatures out so that I can collect things from them. But there's a ton of things in the swamp like mosquitoes, and there's these stick men that will just attack you, and there's not really much I can do right now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna gain something offensive later, but right now it's kind of just seeing what I can do. God, he's loud. Okay, so last ingredient. You pause before dropping the tattered plaything into the brewery. A glint in its button eye reminds you of something, but the thought soon evaporates from your mind. You overturn your palm and the stuffed bear splashes down into the concoction. It floats sadly for a moment before becoming waterlogged and disappearing under the surface. Sad. Right now, there's a bunch of indie games I've been looking at. I do some platformers. Like, I'm doing a Chasm right now. I've posted those on YouTube. I'm a big fan of platformers. But I'm not sure what I'll do next. I've pretty much just started this one. I think I really do like all these new indie games, so I'll probably pull something from there. I don't play a lot of competitive things, like, I mean, maybe on my off time I do, but I don't think anyone would get any fun out of watching me fail at Apex or stuff like that. So mostly I do some story-driven games. I do have Half-Life Alyx, which I really wanted to play, and I have the VR headset for it, so I would have to figure out how I can stream that for you guys, but I would love to do that one. But mostly I'm story-based or platformers. I'm not like a skilled gamer, so I think it's much more interesting to follow along with a story. With the addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment is sealed and set to work. Steam hisses from rivets and its swollen metal belly clanks and rattles. Before long, the waggling fingers of the gauges and dials settle down, indicating that the brew is complete. You give a quick sniff test and recoil at the sickeningly sweet vapors. You push an empty wooden keg under the contraption's spigot and crank the release valve. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with chunky, oozing fluid. May not be the finest honey meat around, but hopefully that great raging galoot won't stop to notice the difference. Oh god, it's... Poor thing. You're being too nice. Sounds like a whole bunch of... Yeah, I really like the calming atmosphere. It's nice to unwind, and a lot of indie games just tend to have really gorgeous looking art styles, and I kind of like seeing the artistry of it. I mean, a bunch of like AAA games out nowadays have like, you know, stunning, realistic, ray tracing technology. I don't know, there's something sweet about like, this definitely looks like a storybook. What kind of games do you play? Right there. It looks like I drank it. Ah, Captain, I've brought you more honey mead. The bear swipes up the tankard with his massive paw and tosses the contents into his slavering maw without hesitation. God, he's a looker. He licks his chops, savoring the peculiar flavor. With a sudden jerk, he bears down on you with suspicion. Say, this tastes kind of funny. What did you do, soldier? It's, a new recipe. I thought you might enjoy something with a little more sting in it. Ooh. You know I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favorite brew, you hayseed. Are we about to fight? The bear is upon you with frightening speed. He raises the huge mace in his paw, skyward, and you brace for the impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and your head. You peer through your fingers as a great clang resounds through the camp. The bear roars furiously as his blow is magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. The mace goes spinning out of his paw and falls into the lake with a great splash. He gapes, dumbfounded, as the sergeant stands before him completely unharmed. Rainbow Six Siege. See, I thought about getting that game because early on, I used to play Combat Arms. And, I mean, now I play Apex, but I always kind of liked the thought kind of behind it, because, I mean, you can bust through walls, you can come in through windows, and I don't know. I feel like I'd get hit pretty hard in one of those games, though. Sergeant is strong. Oh, yeah, so that talisman we gave him was, like, a protection talisman, because basically the bear was beating up everybody in camp. Like, he would tell his war stories and be like, look, I did it like this, and was knocking them out. So the only reason I could get into the tent is if he wasn't afraid of the bear, so we made him a protection talisman. That's why he punched himself earlier. Recommend a 5-stack? Yeah, I feel like if you don't have team communication, you'd really have a hard time with it. Yeah, that reminds me of Dead by Daylight. I heard it's pretty much impossible to play solo queue because people will just dip on you or reveal you. Yeah, I've played Dead by Daylight a few times with some friends. I'm also no good at that, if you can see the trend. Ha! That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oaf. This has been a long time coming. The sergeant wags his finger at the bear. Who do you think you are, huh? You think you're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and your big honking club? Well, look at you now. The camp soldiers gather to witness in stunned awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, you'd be dishonorably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. With fear welling up in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he's reduced to the size of a small cat. And another thing. What's happening? Oh! In place of the bear's junking grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. 2 button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces surrounding the little plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal the small shape of a stuffed teddy bear, where the brute once stood. Their transformative potion has finally done its work. Teddy bear, yeah. I mean, I knew he grabbed his teddy bear, but is he in there still? Is he sentient, but now just a toy? Because that's a little horrifying. My brother has phasmophobia, but I kind of always laugh whenever I see videos of it because, like, if they look up, their whole body goes backwards. Or seeing people play with the Ouija boards. Gee, I guess I overdid it. He scratches his head in befuddlement, but seems genuinely relieved. Hey, Sarge, I guess that means you're in charge now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Well, what are you all standing around for? The camp's a mess. Let's get to work. Okay, well. You pick up the diminutive doll and brush some sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls to face you. Far within the glassy surface of its button eyes, you can barely make out a tiny crimson flame, the trapped soul of the bear. This ought to be what that old goat is after. I hope he's happy. Okay. So I guess his soul is in there, but I don't know if he's coherent. Oh my god, seriously? Do they answer? Oh, the quartermaster's here. What a relief, with the bear gone, we can all rest easy. I wonder what the different answers are. Okay, so I guess this is the, wow, I feel like that was the easiest quest. I guess we should go and give the goat the soul. So this is the hub. There's a bunch of other places we haven't even been to yet. Home sweet home. Alright, goat, I got a soul for you. There you are. Hello. Wait, do I... Oh. Do I just have to have them all? Do you not want it right now? I guess we need all 4 before he would even talk to us. Yeah, the hub. Oh, I guess I will show you who we're trying to save. So this is the sleeping maiden. Apparently I asked the goat to save her from something, or to keep her here until we could save her, but I have no memory of it. So he told me to get the 12 souls who were plaguing her, I guess, and I think that's what all of these are. So far I only have 1. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm gonna get memories as I go, because I currently have amnesia. Also, if you notice, everything here is goat themed, so I feel like he took liberties with my house while I was sleeping. Alright, well, I guess he doesn't want it right now. I was hoping to get more insight from doing the bear quest, because right now I'm a little stuck, because the bandit camp, they're aggressive, right? So I can't really do much about them, but it's literally telling me, oh, figure out how to handle the bandits. I know, right? And I act so old, but like, I don't know. What's old about me? My chicken feet? I also don't know if I have arms. I can't quite see them. And then, let's see, the leech. I need to make the apothecary humors and the necrotic charm. So the charm needs a bone, which is from the fields, from an aggressive mob. So I'm like, okay, don't know how to do that yet. And then is it this one? No, it's a smoke pellet. I feel like I'm blind. There it is. The humors needs blood, which I found 1 in a chest. But other than that, I'm not sure how to get it. I feel like it's the mosquitoes, but again, they're aggressive. So, doesn't look good. But I know we have the Drake scale, so I guess we can start there. Okay, so obelisk is down there. Oh, yeah, so these are they're angry. And if I get too close, I actually can't avoid their attack, so I kind of have to be careful. Okay, so one of these will take the Drake thing. Proof of the dead. The afterlife is nothing if not bureaucratic. Death certificate from the leech would fit the bill. wonder how we get that. Eastern obelisk yearns for the tooth of a dragon. You haven't seen any real dragons in years, but who knows what's out in the swamp. So I have this one. You drop the sharp reptilian fang into the stone basin with a heavy clunk. It spills like a top, emitting a high-pitched whine before shattering into fine white dust. Oh, okay, Kaiser, have fun. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so that lit up. So, I guess the only thing left is that I can feasibly do is talk to the leech again. Unless I find some way to just smack stuff. Which I would love to do, honestly. You think she would help me? No. Cover your mouth when you cough. Good advice. I don't think it's gonna help the people with the plague, though. Alright, leech. A shadowy doctor prowls amongst the cots, eyeing the weakest patients with a dark hunger. She snaps a quivering tentacle at you as you approach. Not a step closer. Who knows what sort of disgusting maladies you might be carrying? Yes, I'm a pox-ridden wretch, I know. But I need a death certificate from you. Specifically, of the short-bearded man we spoke about. His wife is in no condition to roll her chair through the swamp, so she's asked me to collect it for her. I don't simply give out death certificates to anyone claiming to be someone's aunt, grandmother, or a friend. This is a legitimate operation. She turns her back to you and rummages through a nearby medical closet. Now where has that serum got to? Don't tell me we're already out. What's the matter? Out of stock? It's a shame you don't have the time to go out yourself. She tenses at your continued presence. What are you getting at? Medicine for that death certificate? I think that's a fair trade. Don't you? You would barter when people's lives are on the line? Fine. You'll have your paperwork, you filthy degenerate. Degenerate? Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required medicinal supplies into your hands. What? A skeeter snoot? Okay, so there has to be a way to get the mosquitoes. Skeeter snoot. Hey, that's all my healing stuff. The leech stuffs the poultice into an unsanitary-looking cabinet without a second glance. Okay. Dragonfly wings. The leech takes the wings with a surprisingly delicate touch and lays them out carefully along the surface of a clear shelf. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required... Oh, I read that already. Okay. The problem with the skeeter snoot is that it's obvious they want us to kill the mosquitoes, but I don't know how. Also, I'm not sure. It's glittery, but I can't pick it up. Alright, we're gonna have to brainstorm the mosquito thing. It's not listed on the, the meat on the stick. It's not listed as a victim of that. I don't think the trap's gonna work on it. I don't know. I guess there's nothing wrong with trying. Do you think the glitter bomb would work? Okay, mosquitoes. There's one. Hi. I don't think it worked. You don't want the seeds and stuff? You sure? It's tempting. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, why don't we try the glitter bomb? Alright, let's see if it lights up. Nope, didn't light up. I don't even know how to use this, really. I don't seem to be able to throw it. This is gonna frustrate me. And I know every time I get close, it really hits me hard. I wonder... The corpse area where I'm positive that her husband's body has been dumped is up here. I wonder if we can find him. Maybe he'll have something useful on him. Definitely a lot of salt up here. And frogs. There doesn't seem to be any reason to really interact up here. Oh, Drake's awake. So many frogs. You guys have a solution for me? All the ooze. Oh, you know, since we're in here, we should probably track this one. Okay, so we need the humors, the charm, and the supplies. And 2 of those require blood. Or at least mosquito bits. I feel like if I put this down, I'm just gonna get a dragonfly out of nowhere. Wait. I wonder if the morsel will work because mosquitoes like meat, perhaps? Is he still over here? There he is. Okay. Hey, you like that? No? Come on, there has to be something you like. Jeez. And there's still nothing I know of that will get rid of the leeches. Hi. You want to fight? There's nothing to reveal around here. Maybe the lady can help me. Give advice? How do I extract blood? Madam? I know everything's in the circle. Thank you. I wonder if there's something we can make and I just haven't thought of it. Just look to calm even the surliest regent. Maybe the smoke would work on the mosquitoes? There's a thick, surprising, long-lasting... Oh my god, it's right there! Just strike against a hard surface to produce a thick and surprisingly long-lasting smoke, useful against mosquitoes. It was there the whole time. What's this? Clay. Okay, so we need more clay. I start digging in the dirt. Finally, a solution! Thank goodness. Alright, so... I think there's a dirt pile up here. And more salt. It was up here? Yeah. I'm surprised we got through all that clay already. Oh, you know what it was? I was making all those pots. That's where it all went. Alright. More clay. That's a snail. Oh, and clay. Perfect. Dirt piles. Don't mind me. Just looking for dirt. That's the portal. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Lots of stuff. Smell that? Oh, there. Aha. Clay, embalming salts. I think if we do one big walk around, we should have enough. Is that a pile? No, it's wood. That's the road. That's a frog. Is it a pile? Yes. I'd like to see some of that stuff. Give me your shell. There we go. Okay. So... to make one. Just one for now. Did I find a place that has lots of mosquitoes? Because... or should I just keep finding clay? Because I'm definitely... oh. There we go. Okay. I'll just make another one then. Well, I guess the frog ooze came in handy. Okay. So do I throw it at it? Oh! I got it! Now what do I do? Oh, hatchet. Okay. Hey. Stick guys out of my... Get out of here. I'll hatchet you too. Come over here. Thank you. Gotcha. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Don't touch me. Just trying to pick stuff up. Don't touch, don't touch. He just threw me across the obelisk. Jeez. Okay, well, let's find another mosquito. Oh, I see one. Hello. Gotcha. Ooh, ooh, that sound is right in my ear. Okay, I think that should be enough, right? So, is it this one that needed the blood? Yes, so that, and, oh, okay, so I need 2 more blood for that one. Just make a couple of these. Which means we need more clay. I feel like I should just go to the well in the forest, because there was a bunch of dirt down there. Hi, don't mind me. Oh. Don't mind me. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Ouch. Oh, you know, I will take this moment to realize I don't have any healing things. Go back to having 3 of them. Oh, I haven't used any. There we go. How better. Back into the well. I have a feeling the locked door and the chest probably aren't going to open up till we get to the village. Which probably won't open up till we have these 4 beginning souls. Okay, so let's dig up a bunch of clay. Oh, yeah. So I guess I could just stay down here and pick up a bunch of gold. I feel like it would take a while though. What's the rate? What's the drop rate? Clay. Digging in the mud. Thank you very much. Tiny stones. Frog. Hi! Creature is preoccupied with its frenzied eating. God, it's taking forever to eat that. I think that was all the piles. Up we go! Hyperventilated man. Grab that. Probably need more embers. I don't remember what the set sprite's for. Collecting some stuff real quick. Oh wow, I've had a bunch in it. Wonder where his son is. He was talking before about his son being lazy and stuff. Wonder where he went. Okay, so we need blood. I feel like there's gonna be something else that we'll have to use for the pumpkins. I don't think it's gonna be a catch-all with a smoke thing. But maybe the leech will tell us something. Wait, this is the lake. I should go to the portal. I forget how things all connect up. Stick. I'm glad I finally paid attention enough to figure out what to use on the mosquitoes. Completely forgot to read the instructions on that one. I just thought it was a crafting ingredient. Maybe I should just read everything now? Because who knows, maybe we have something to use on the pumpkins and I wasn't paying attention. Oop. Okay, okay. Give me a minute. I have something for you, but I have to put it on. Switch that out. Okay. I feel bad for the snails. Just kind of kick them out of their house. Hello. Bam. God, it's so aggressive. I guess while we're here... More clay. It's kind of cool seeing the shiny stones being used for the talisman. I really wasn't sure what those would be used for. I wonder if there's other talismans we can make. It's interesting that we get two oozy things from the mosquitoes, the bug ichor and the blood. Where are they? Well, I thought they would be next to each other, but we got blood, bug ichor, and frog slime. Those are all the oozy things. You can also get the bug ichor from the dragonflies. Alright, let's go back to the leech and see if we can get that death certificate. I think we have all the supplies she wanted. And then that gives us... When we go back to the obelisks, we'll have 3 out of 4 ingredients. Alright, there you go. Skeeter snoots. Card 1. The leech inspects the barbs before placing each of them carefully into a velvet-lined container alongside other excruciating-looking instruments. Okay. I've run your errands. Now I really must insist on that death certificate. There's no need to get prickly. I have your papers right here. The leech extends her moist arm and thrusts a poorly written note into your hands. You shake the mucus from the paper and try to decipher the loopy, illegible scribblings. You're not even sure that the leech spelled the poor man's name right, but you suppose it's better than nothing. Huh, next time I need a doctor's note, I'm better off forging the signature myself. Alright, well. There we go. That's an ingredient. Should I just ran into that bush. I guess if it works. Should I show the wife the death certificate or just put it in the obelisk? I mean, last time we talked, she was basically like, hey, go do the obelisk. I don't want to worry about anything else. Alright, so we have the death certificate. The humid swamp air has made the paper of the death certificate soft and damp. As you drop it into the bowl, it decomposes before your eyes until nothing is left. Okay, and Southern Obelisks asks for a collection of bodily fluids to breathe new life into an unliving vessel. Humors. You fill the bowl with an offering of anatomic liquids. The fluid slowly disappears as if being drained by some unseen thirst, until only the wet residue remains. Alright, and the last one. Western Obelisk requires a source of undead animation. Yeah, so we need the charm. And our missing ingredient is a pumpkin jackbone. And I don't know. So I was sure that we had nothing to do against the mosquitoes, but this smoke pellet did it. And it says right there, skeeter. So maybe I should read through things real quick and see if there's anything that's like, this thing hates pumpkins. Alright, no hidden mysteries. I don't need to go home. Birds, squirrels, and rats. Dogs. Newts, dragonflies, bats. Mosquitoes. It checks the magical field around the bear, protecting them from harm. We gave that to the sergeant. I don't think we'd be able to use it on ourselves. And even then, I don't know how that would help us against the pumpkins. Cinderbox is useful against dryads. Drakes calmed the queen bee. And then we got the glitter bomb. I wonder... We didn't try to use the glitter bomb on the pumpkins. So... I suppose we might as well try it. To the fields. Grasshopper. Ah, gotcha. Oop, he escaped. He gets to live. Alright, so the pumpkins were through the... No, they're right here. Okay. So, these are the glitter bombs. Now, all they say is detonate, but I don't know what sets off the detonate. So, is it when we get close? Oop. Okay. It does not become useful when we get close. Alright. Do we try an axe on them? Axe isn't it either. Come here. Nope. Alright. We tried. Alright, let's retreat. Hello? Do you have any... Oh, wait. A natural tinkerer, but stubbornly refuses to read any instruction manuals. We don't know their weakness. Oh, there's a crow. Hello. Snaptrap. You know, why don't we inspect the pumpkins? Maybe it'll give us some insight. Tell me your weakness. Okay, so it says logger's hatchet, which... Isn't that what we have? Yes. But a snag vine. How do we get snag vines? An effective snare at some distance. It binds tighter as it holds. Useful against pumpkin jacks and stick totems. Oh, we know how to make those now. See, I was making it harder for myself. Alright, so... Wow, perfect. That's what the sewing kit was for. I was wondering. Okay. Well... We probably need to make another one because there were 2 pumpkin jacks in there. Okay, so I kind of want to put it next to my hatchet so that I'm not slow. So I don't know how long it'll last. Okay, let's try it out. So do I have to throw it at them? Is it like the other trap I have? Hi. Ooh. Did it work? Oh, okay, okay. I was slow anyway. Should I throw this one at him? Ah. Gotcha. Nice. Alright. Oh, it's hard to get in here. I can't... Okay. Okay, got him. Yay! Bone! I got the bone! Which means I should be able to make the charm. Charm, charm, charm. There it is. Aha. You know, I should inspect things more often. Wait, you know what? I keep expecting it to just tell me how to do things, but I have the tools. I have the capabilities. So when we go back to the swamp, I should do it for the bandits too. Wow. Look at me using the tools. A dreadful doll. Okay, and there it is. It's like I'm learning how to play the game. Dreadful doll issues a rattle so intense and unsettling it shakes itself to dust. Useful against goblins and bandits. And the goblins are all the way in the forest, so we can finally continue the snake quest line. I am gonna need more skeeter snoots. Which means more of these. This is a craft-heavy game, I'll say that. Let's make... Oh, right, I need more skeeter snoots. But now that we have this, can I make one of these real quick? I just want to see what it does. I don't know if we'll be able to get both of them. I'll just erase that. Okay, let's do it. Alright, they don't like it. Oh, I just hold it. Fantastic. Sir! Ah, sly old fox. How'd you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? My mooks must be getting fat around the waist to let you slip by so easy. Never too old to teach some youngins that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Ain't afraid of nothing, are ya? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you didn't come just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Oh yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his. But on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to you? Listen up, you big lug. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. Alright, Granny, no need to get upset. We were just playing games, you know? Yeah, we seen that family. A boy and his mum. If I remember, always walking in that big ox's shadow. Always looking afraid of him, too. So you didn't kidnap them? Where are they now? You know, you remind me of my dear old ma. She didn't take no gruff from no one, neither. And she used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Hi, Kaiser. Yes. What did you miss? Oh, so all those things, I was like, I have no idea how to fight these things. If I had actually taken a minute, there's this mechanic where I can look at things and figure out if they have a weakness or not. And what do you know? It told me exactly what I had to craft to defeat the mosquitoes and the pumpkins and the bandits. So I'm learning how to play the game still. Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Even as hard work, and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got Ma's pie recipe right here. Who knows? On a full stomach, I might even remember something about that missing family. Humble pie. Oh no, does it use crow feet? Sorry guys, you're gonna have to suffer for a minute. Cinders. A chest. Oh good, I used one earlier, so now I'm back up to 3. I think that's a good number to be at. It's fine. Come here. Gotcha. Alright, well at least they won't fight me anymore. Thanks. Just use a couple more brain cells than one. So humble pie. Dough. Oh, I was right, it uses crow feet. Well, at least I have 2 already. Dough needs more moo juice, which means I need another jar. Although there's literally 1 cow in this entire field, so I don't know how many times I can milk it. Because you can only get 1 egg per chicken. Hello. Apparently as many times as I want. Moo. Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. Okay, so we got dough. And we got pie. Alright. I feel like we got sidetracked with the ox quest. I mean, we're right here. It's not like we're not going back to the swamp. Oh, they're on this side. Hi, Crow. You got lucky. I already got some feet. He makes some terrible noises, doesn't he? Hello. Here's your pie. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I want pie in my tummy tum tum. Come on then, have a helping. The bandit plunges his hand into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks in delight as wet chunks of pie filling splatter out of his gob. Ew. Ah, delish. Just like how Ma used to make it. But something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellowed teeth. Is this crow? I figured you could do with a serving of humility. The gargantuan man's lip begins to quiver. Great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter? Are the spices too strong? No, it ain't the spices. It's just... He deteriorates into great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. What did I do? Ma always said I was a bad seed, said I weren't good enough for nothing, but eating and thieving. But all I really wanted to do was dance. What? What? Is he gonna perform for us? I was gonna make the greatest dance troupe the world had ever seen. Had a name in mind and everything. Picking the leaping pockets. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. But I ain't been doing nothing but taking. Always taking. Ugh. Mama's right. I'm a bad apple. Come on now, try those eyes. You're not all that bad. He snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. Oof, okay. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not. You're going to tell me all about the Ox's family, aren't you? Oh, right. Well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon, he'd go out into the fields all by his lonesome. He'd howl at the sky. What was it he'd say? Oh yeah, he'd yell, "Abracacorn cob?" Then it always sounded like he got into an argument with someone, but there was never anyone else there, except that creepy old scarecrow of his. You pat the sniffling rogue on his stubby cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes? He stuffs more handful of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Yes'm, I'll do it. I'll dance. Ugh, look at us. Inspiring people across the world. I would love to come back here and see them all, like, in dance tights. And I want to see them perform. If I don't get to see that, I'll be incredibly disappointed. Alright, we sidetracked with the Ox quest, so I'm gonna go back to the swamp since we have the last piece for that obelisk. It was hard won. And luckily, the obelisk is pretty close. Stickman's trying to throw hands. Alright, necromantic charm. Place the token of undeath into the basin. It flutters like a candle for a moment before the shadowy umbra of the obelisk snuffs it out. With the final offering accepted, obelisks surrounding the circle begin to hum. You can hear a strange melody playing through their discordant tones. The carvings on the ground burn with renewed energy, driving away the overgrowth. You're quick to step away as you feel a vacuous force pull at the circle's center. I suppose that's done the trick. Let's see what the writing has to say for itself now. You rotate your head to read the glowing letters on the edge of the circle. Place the vessel of the deceased, yada yada. Recite the evocation of necrodermis, blah blah. Apply the canopic ointment. Right, seems straightforward enough. All I need to do now is go fetch the body of that poor fool husband. He should be here in the swamp somewhere. Ooh. Oh, it's a disco. Except that mosquito's trying to crash. So there was all those bodies over there. I wonder if we can tell which one he is now. I hope it's not the one with the roots sticking out his face, because that one's pretty awful. Okay. Oh, no. What did I just say? Ugh, this must be where the nurse has been dumping the surplus of corpses. I'll need to take a closer look at each one to find the right fellow. Oh, okay, so maybe... You know, I gotta know. Is it him? This poor soul doesn't fit the description. How would we know? It was short with a beard and dark hair and dark skin. None of them have, like, any of those descriptors. Wait, hello? Is he here? Oh, there's one over here. What? Where is he? Where on earth is that stinking body? You'd think I'd be able to find him among the dead here. You watch a particularly bloated fly land on a rotting hand poking out of the muck. Its disgusting proboscis probes at the withered flesh. Oh, this can be so gross sometimes. The Frog King. Two globular red eyes slowly unglue themselves and swivel to boggle at the insect. A huge slime-covered tongue lashes out and pulls the hapless fly into a gaping, toothless maw, along with most of the sunken corpse. No! I need that! Well, I suppose that explains where my misplaced man went. Oh, he's huge! Hello. May I have the man you just ate? Oh, I don't know if I can make a croak sound. Ribbit. Can it be? Has a lovely young morsel wandered its way into my palace? He is the first one to call me young? I like this guy. You call this filthy... Oh, I apparently don't like him, actually. You call this filthy bog a palace? He throws his head back, shaking the swamp with burbling laughter. Smaller frogs and newts scurry out of the way to avoid being crushed by his enormous bulk. Ha ha ha! Wouldn't you? This place is a veritable bounty of insects, and my subjects have such healthy appetites, so they will all grow big and strong. I'd eat you too, but that head of yours looks much too hard. I prefer my food... burp. to be nice and tender. Look. You wouldn't perchance have seen an old man pass through here, have you? About yay high, full beard, dead-ish? The frog taps his fingers against a log, grinning an impossibly large grin. Oh yes, I do believe I've seen the chap. He had such a delectable aroma and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Is there gonna be anything left of this guy for me to use? But I'm sorry to say that once something goes down the hatch, it never sees the light of day again. We'll see about that. I'm sure I can come up with some just desserts for you. The frog rolls his eyes around and around as if daring you to try something. Digestive tablets? Okay. Well, let's see. Digestive tablets. Eyeballs? Oh, I have a newt. Okay. Goblin snot. Oh, wait. One of our things... We just got it. Pumpkin jacks and stick totems. I was just reading it. Which one was good against goblins? Oh, did I really? I swear we just got something that mentioned goblins. Although I also now just noticed this says stick totems, which I need to get that shard of mirror from. Oh my god, it's right here. Dreadful doll, good against goblins, but I remember we needed skeeters, and that's why we made the smoke bombs. Okay. It's all connected. It's all coming together. Okay. There was a spot I swear I saw 2 mosquitoes at once. I'm wondering if we can be efficient about this. Yeah, whatever. Stick man. Was it up here? Yeah, I don't... Let's see if we can get them together. Come here. Come here. Yes! 1. And 2. Okay. Oh, wait. And we can figure out what leeches. Spirit salts. Okay. Oh wow, they're all the way down here. A revivifying solution to some absolute peril to others. Useful against bloodsuckers and ghastly heads. We have not met ghastly heads yet. I have a feeling they're from the graveyard, though. But since we have the salts, I want to know what happens to the leeches. Oh, he just explodes. Lots of blood for me. Alright, so now that we have some of the skeeter snoots, we can make a sewing kit. And then we can make the doll. Yes. Okay. And that will help us with the forest. So... Oh, right. There's all these stick people here. So let me... That's going to be a lot of those tangly vine things, though. Because these are good against the stick totems. Oh, that's so many sewing kits. Well, I have enough to make one more. Let's see. I want to know how effective it is, because if I can get a couple, or if it's a space. Oh, maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble. Oh, yes. Yeah, you know what? Now I remember. I needed to make the bauble, but the problem with that is that I don't know. It says the swamp, right? But I don't know how to get it. Although it says totemic So I bet, actually, that that's what we get from this entire ritual. This glowy, beautiful ritual. When I run around, it makes the music sound all wibbly. So, I guess... I mean... I got sidetracked. Okay. So... Right, the digestive tablet. That was easy, huh? Okay, so I need goblin snot, and then we made that stuff to fight the goblins. So let's take the portal back to the forest. And take care of the goblins. And we'll kind of be hitting two birds with one stone here, because the goblins were protecting those fairy rocks that I couldn't get to. So, up here, there was a bunch of them. Let's handle that real quick. Yeah, I already got rid of that one. I think literally the last one I needed was guarded by the goblins. And I had nothing I could do against them. Okay. Alright, so grab that. All these things off of them. Goblin snot. I don't see anything else. Oh, wait. Rock. Where'd that fairy go? Is she gone? That's fair. Okay, so I think I grabbed all of those totems. Let's see. Moonlit glow for the totems of the swamp. Turn to the oh, right. So, wait, yes. Okay, so the pixies. This whole game is so, it's like, it just fuels my ADHD, because it's like, oh, you can't complete this quest unless you do bits of this quest, and then you can't craft this unless you go to this area. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Yeah. Good. Take it. We don't want your trash. Oh, fantastic. Alright, so that's one mirror shard. And we got our goblin snot. So I think we should be able to make the digestive tablets now. Yay. Okay, let's go feed it to Mr. King Frog. Madam, nice to see you. I think as far as that mirror shard I just got, I think the last one is the one in the swamp. So we're closer to that goal as well. And if we get the body, we should be able to complete that ritual, which should give us the teardrop? I'm guessing we get the teardrop from the ritual. But with that, we can make the globe, and then we can distract the stickmen. It's all connected. Hello. Would you like some tablets, sir? You wrap a juicy-looking grub around the medicinal tablet and offer it up to the frog. Your Majesty, I really must find the whereabouts of that gentleman. Perhaps this small tribute will persuade you to loosen your tongue? The frog gulps down the tantalizing meal without a thought. Ah, a delectable gift. Thank you. Now, I already told you where his nostrils flare for a moment. Then he sneezes, sending specks of wet mucus flying. The frog's throat suddenly expands, filling with gas. The belch that erupts from his lips resonates so loudly that the entire swamp ceases its buzzing. You avert your eyes, but the noise and smell of the frog's explosive eruption almost knocks you off your feet. Great Glinda's ghost, what a stench. The frog wobbles on its legs, looking thoroughly emptied. He teeters before rolling his huge body back into the swamp with a thunderous splash. You spot the slippery body of the husband floating in the bog water. Luckily, he seems to be missing some bits and pieces, so he should fold up quite nicely. That's terrible. Oh, man. Stuff him in the satchel. That's awful. We're gonna have to disinfect my bag now. And again, I think I've got terrible other things in my bag. Like oozes and ichor and all that fun stuff. The circle of power is ready and waiting for its necromantic purpose. There's the body. With considerable effort, you unfold the husband's decaying body from your satchel and slap it down into the middle of the circle. Was he a folding chair? Do you have Discord? I'd love to talk about indie games, because I've been wanting to get into them recently. Was thinking maybe you could recommend something. I do have a Discord. I have not set it up yet. I really don't want it to be some scuffed Discord, so I'm still working on doing, like, forums and, you know, all those bots that make things run smoother. So at the moment I don't. Invisible shackles wrap around the corpse's limbs and pull its spread eagle against the ground. Strange mist rises from the obelisk, casting everything in a sickening green light. Slowly but surely, the corpse begins to levitate off the ground. It rotates to face each obelisk, one by one. Oh, get on with it. I haven't got all day. You give the rotting head a good kick as it passes by you. With a gasp of stale air, the body drops to the ground. Suddenly, it bolts upright. Ugh! Ew, he looks terrible. Oh. Hi. Well, hello there. Blah. Blah. You caused me a lot of trouble. You know that? The reanimated corpse claws at his throat. Oh, sorry. Wait a moment. Near your feet, you see a disembodied tongue flopping around on the ground like a worm. You scoop it up and quickly toss it into the man's gaping mouth. Blech. Though he moves his jaw, his lurching voice seems to emanate from someplace beyond. Murderer! Oh? What? I am not! You were quite dead when I found you. No! Leech! Murdered me! He clutches at his hollow chest as if trying to feel his heart beating. Gave me plague, drained my blood. Leech murdered others. Oh, we all knew that. He swings a limp arm towards the body-filled bog. I knew there was some awful stink about that sick house. What sort of doctor infects her own patients? Check her office. Find proof. Don't you worry. I'll make sure that parasite gets what's coming to her. But you should head back home. Your wife is worried half to death about you. He turns and looks longingly over his shoulder. You can hear his vertebrae popping. You. Yes, late. As he shambles into the choking mist, he gives you a crooked nod of thanks. Aw, so sweet. I want to check on them. Is she gonna be like, ew, he's dead? But, I mean, she was a witch, so I bet she's fine with it. Anyway, I think she just wants someone to do errands for her. Yay! Look at them, so sweet. Thank you, sister. He's good as new. I wouldn't say that. Love wife. Aw, how sweet. We can only hope for love like this. Alright, let's go check out the leech. And see, I bet it was that bottle in her office. It was glittering. I bet it's just full of plague. Liquid plague. So I thought the ritual would give us that tear. It did not. Maybe it's in the office. Or we... I don't know. I keep making a... I just passed the sick house. I totally know where I'm going. She never has anything new to say. I have played Don't Starve. It was a while ago. I played it with a couple friends. I think we got to... Let me think. I think we got to second summer. Yeah, I think we got to second summer, and that was, like, as far as we ever got. It was always something. It was, like, we were doing so good, and then we tried a boss, and then we messed up. Alright. Alright, so that's this bottle. Oh, wait. Bookshelf? While the leech is busy with her patients, you rifle through the contents of the various cabinets in her office, mostly dried herbs and potions. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. That is until you notice a suspicious-looking bookcase set against the wall. The books are all fake, just chopped-down spines glued to a solid plank. Your fingers race across the medical titles and quickly find a loose volume. With a click of a switch, the whole bookcase swings open to reveal a secret compartment. Your heart jumps at the sight. Racks upon racks of bottled blood are arranged like fine wines. Each vessel meticulously catalogs the name, description, and age of its source. It looks like that thirsty slug's been sapping the living for years. On a nearby table, you spy a decanter half filled with ruby red liquid. You wonder whose blood it contains. A dash of salt would remind that slimy worm that there's worse things out there than bloodsuckers. Ooh, are we spiking it? Oh, I wonder if it's this stuff. So we need to make more revealing dust. And spirit salts. And I think this is... Can I do it? Spritz. Oh, I don't know if that was... Okay, it was. You sprinkle a generous amount of embalming salts collected from the graves of the leech's victims into the decanter. I think that makes it very, very satisfying that it was... Oh, that's true. That all that salt was from the bodies dumped in the bog. As the salt dissolves into the bloody cocktail, you hear the telltale squelching of the good doctor's approach. What are you doing? Can't you see that this is my private office? I've already helped you enough, so there's no reason you ought to be here. She hastily shuffles you out of the room. Now get out. This place is only for the sick. You're certainly right about that. You walk just out of sight before doubling back to hide behind a withered get-well bouquet. Oh, that's depressing. You peer at the vexed leech as she slithers around her office, checking every cabinet and locker for tampering. She mutters something expletive about nosy old women. Satisfied, she sighs with relief and reaches to pour herself a glass from the tainted decanter. Ah, that addition of black fever adds a certain nutty quality. Maybe it will pair well with an infusion of peat moss palsy on the next batch. Ew, so she was giving them diseases to change how the blood tasted? That's sick. She takes a sip, waiting just a moment before throwing her head back and guzzling it all down. Such restraint. Lovely. Sharp flavor, full body, too. Suddenly, the leech snaps to attention. Her limbs dart out, writhing with uncontrollable gestures. She stabilizes herself against the table as sweat pools on her brow. The decanter shatters against the floor in an explosion of glass. What's happening? The leech spasms as the tendrils of ghostly spirits begin to suck the moisture from her body. You watch as she dwindles in size, shrinking like some horrible raisin. Ooh. What'd she turn into? Is that just a dried up leech? You inspect the mummified worm, pressing it between your fingers lightly. Drained by the very spirit she was supposed to be healing. In your fingertips, you make out the faintest of heartbeats, soul of the leech. Well, yay, the leech completed. Oh, man. I feel like the bear took 5 minutes and like all these others have so much runaround. I'm so glad. Oh, the nun. I don't believe it. This was happening right under my nose the whole time. Yeah, ma'am. Were you not paying attention? For years. There's a whole bookshelf of blood back there. Ugh, man. Well, you know, I think that was really good. We got 2 whole souls out of 4 so far, but 4 out of 12, so... Ugh. I've never done so much crafting in my life. But that was really good. I think we'll probably pause there for today. Thank you for joining me. It was a lot of fun. Meet some new friends. And yeah, that was great. All right, have a good one, everyone.